sure, it's almost like the bush gotten greener in the last 2 days. I felt this area is probably my favorite time of the year, summertime. It's one of those things over years, people always ask you, certain questions, your favorite animal, and so on, and they always ask me the favorite time of year, the best time of year to see a place. And in winter time, those of you that joined us over the last few months would have noticed a lot more wildlife regular, maybe a lot more cats, a lot more big game. But in terms of just the natural surroundings and the natural beauty of the place, that one really comes into its own in summertime. So many plants and grasses and things growing around. There's so much life. This afternoon we'll see some impala, lots of little babies around as well, lots of insects, a lot of bird life. It really is a very colourful and busy place in summer. Look at how full this dam has become. Treehouse Dam. Stop here for a little bit and have a look around. Always just those beautiful reflections on the water. Not much rain really, not much wind I mean. He's just rippling the water slightly. And of course, one customer that we've been looking at every now and again, Egyptian goose, just hiding away in the background in the shadows there. And the reason we're normally seeing him on his own now is that most of the time, even though they do take turns, but to my knowledge most of the time the female actually sits on the nest, and normally they nest a little bit away from the water, maybe 100-150 meters or so, a couple of 100 yards. He obviously has to stay here to keep this warthole occupied, to keep the sort of territorial status, otherwise other Egyptian geese will move in here, so he's got to stick around, and sometimes others will fly past and he'll have to do the whole wagging and the tail and flapping of the wings and making lots of noise with another male. And then once the chick hatch, or the chicks hatch, sorry I'm talking about 2% faster than I'm thinking this afternoon, but once the chicks all hatch, or the goslings, they all drop out of the nest. I don't know if you've maybe seen that before. It's quite fascinating. They can fall easily 5, 6, 8 meters, 15 feet or so to the ground. They don't break anything, they just sort of bounce a little bit, and then the adults will waddle them back down to the water, and then they'll have a nice home to live in. Lots of grass there as well, that beautiful green grass around him. That's perfect food for Egyptian geese. Like all your other geese around the world, they grazers, as opposed to your ducks that eat little animals and so on, little water animals. So it's a good spot, also good, healthy. Hasn't been limping so much. That limp would have been caused by a big fight, but he's not only managed to retain the warthole to keep his territory, but also to heal again perfectly. Just look at that scene. Might just be a goose, but what an amazing sight. Love this. I mean, look at that. Let's go explore some more. Sorry, this gearbox is not doing so well. Yeah. leopard tracks, but I'm sure it must be from last night. I'm not sure if they got anything this morning on it. Just want to have a look at those tracks quickly.